Yes, it's definitely a through line that has come up in every single interview is just how it has been such a tremendous toolkit throughout making decisions in your own life, in your career changes.
Yeah.
Now, you're a lifelong, it sounds like a lifelong Kodak employee,
Yeah.
and you've watched watching PMI Rochester grow. What are some of the things that did, or moments or events that have stood out for you throughout these years as PMI Rochester has grown?
Well, the fact that we're holding an interview today, 35 years later, as I said a little bit earlier, is amazing to me because in the beginning it was everybody wondered, can we do this?
Yeah.
Will there really be enough interest to do this?
Yes.
And once we started having meetings and people started coming and you could tell they were enjoying it, they were getting something out of it
Mm-hmm.
because they would come to the next meeting. And I think seeing people return and be interested and volunteer to do things on the benefit of the chapter was probably the most rewarding part of the whole thing to me.
Is seeing others see the value in it and want to volunteer their time and want to be part of that team to
Yeah,
continue to build.
because then that spoke volumes about the value to themselves and how they felt about the value maybe to others as well. Yeah.
What do you find are, speaking of value, that's also been a very strong through line through all of these interviews is the value of giving to a nonprofit and but also the value of what you're receiving. Um, what to you would be some of the most important values that somebody specifically volunteering to PMI Rochester that would be not only a value to the chapter but a value to them?
Well, my experience with the PMI Rochester chapter and then also my nonprofit Southeastern Construction Association. Uh, what I saw in both examples was the people who put energy, effort, and time into the association or the chapter got it back probably doubled, tripled, maybe more than that. So you've probably heard it before, but if you want to get something out of something, you got to put energy into it, and then it comes flowing back out at you. And I can say for a fact, I got more out of it than I put into it. Yeah.
And what are some of those things that were moments or items that you got out of it? Was it the relationships? Was it the education? Was the opportunity to mentor? What for you was one of
It
some of
was
the driving forces?
it was really all of those things wrapped up, because you get them all. And
It is a full package.
you remember those experiences, and they help you with your next set of experiences
Mm-hmm.
because it comes flowing back. Oh, I remember what happened there. Oh, I remember this, and that worked well. And so it's all of those things that you get, and they're very valuable.
Yes, they are. So you have done a tremendous, well, you have given a tremendous gift in creating this chapter and putting in all of the work and the effort to create a nonprofit. Um, and I know from what I've heard from other interviews, PMI National was also very youthful at the time as well.
Yes.
And so what were there partnership opportunities there, and were you able to leverage each other support wise? How were they used then as in comparison, how were the chapters are evolving, national is evolving, and how are we using them now?
I'm not real familiar with PMI National right now, but I can tell you back when I was involved with the Denver chapter and also then forming the Rochester chapter, they were involved.
Mm-hmm.
I talked with them
Okay.
and got advice on things that were maybe troubling,
Yeah.
and getting the exams to happen and,
Mhm.
the PMP exams and how to do that and so forth. They were very helpful in all of that.